Oh my gosh. This spawn. This is such an Iron Banner spawn. Nice. Come in here, I got you. No! No! I throw with my right hand. No! What up, everybody? It's BBKDRAGOON coming at you today. I wanted to show off the Iron Banner sidearm. It's really fun. It's full auto, very, very short range fall off, so it's definitely not nearly as good as the Last Hope or the Last Dance. But the full auto sidearms, man, the bing, 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 are just so darn fun to use. So if somebody's gonna rush you down, try out this weapon. It's been my favorite from Iron Banner thus far. Today, we've got to chat a little bit about Endgame, but not before Blink to Blink Resuscitation Boobs a Zoop. Blink is so darn good. If you're not using it on your Voidwalker, man, put it on. You gotta try it. Now, here we go. Ping, 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 ping. Endgame D2 has me concerned, just pretty much like the hot topic in the scene right now is, wow, D2 really nailed the story. They really nailed the first 5 to 10 hours of progression after the story, and then that was it. So many systems are just gone. So many systems that kept people playing in Destiny 1 are just flat out gone. And overall, a full casualization of Destiny 2. They made the game far more inviting to the people and satisfying for the people who bought Destiny 2, excuse me, played the story, and maybe played a few hours after that and then are gonna put it down and probably not gonna touch it ever again. Or maybe we'll touch it one more time when the expansion set comes out. Destiny 2 feels like they have moved the little slider from FPS RPG to just FPS. They've removed just about all RPG elements from the game. Removed virtually all meaningful grinds. Record books are straight up gone. Why? Grimoire, gone. All these weapon rolls to chase after, which I know is a contested issue. Not everybody wants random perk roll weapons to come back. But it did add an element of replayability towards the game. It feels like from a management perspective, Destiny 2 was designed more for the type of player who's gonna play 15 hours and then put the game down. That's, you know, a traditional kind of bought Halo 3, you play the campaign, and then you just hop, well, even that's a terrible example because Halo 3's multiplayer had incredible replayability. I mean, so many of my friends have thousands upon thousands of hours in that. So I don't get it, man. I don't get so many of the choices that they've made with Destiny 2. They've got such smart designers over at Bungie, yet in this weekly update, they're mentioning, hey, we're starting to hear your feedback about Endgame. We're talking about it too, but we don't really know, you know? We haven't really made any action points yet. We're not sure what to do. And we're 3.5 years into Destiny at this point, man. When you're telling us we don't know what to do, it baffles me. You have smart developers there who definitely know what to do. Add more endgame loops for people to chase. Give the hardcore players, and even the semi-hardcore players, like anybody who's gonna sit in the comments and be like, the game's not built for people who play 7 hours a day. Dude, I have an 8 to 5 job. I play probably 2 to 3 hours of Destiny 2 a week at this point, man. And I was done. I have everything that I could want at like 35 or 40 hours into the game. It's a great experience. I'm glad I bought it. But so much of the community wants to see this be MMO FPS or RPG FPS. They want to see this be an activity or a hobby they can put effort towards each day and work towards goals, meaningful goals. I'll give you an example. Age of Triumph. Age of Triumph, in my mind, is the best live event Bungie ever did. It gave you 4 weeks worth of updated content and a reason every single week to go in there. Those updated raid sets with those ornaments, it's the best gear I think that's ever been in Destiny. Ever. Gorgeous gear, and when you saw somebody in a full Vogue or full Crota Zen suit with the ornaments, you knew what they had to go through to get those armor sets. That is what I'm talking about. Destiny 2 is a void. It is completely hollow when it comes to meaningful grinds like that. I'm gonna read here from a post SC Slayerage put on Reddit last week. It's been gilded like 20 plus times, made it to the front page, upvoted over 10,000 times. Amazing post that I'm gonna leave in the description below. You need to read it. But I'm gonna quote here his last paragraph. Destiny 2 is a fun game to play. Its worlds are beautiful. Your powers are fun. Guns are incredibly satisfying to use. The lore is fun to read. Enemies are unique. and every activity is very engaging to play. Once. No doubt, it was a good purchase for me, and I will no doubt keep playing as it goes on. And if Destiny 1 is an example, it will get better as patches and DLCs drop. But still, I wish the developers would make a committed decision to design the game with one playthrough or replayability in mind, and with fun or competition in mind, because the indecision drags both approaches deep into the mud. Who knows what the key here is? But Destiny 2, without a doubt, feels like a game that took no risks. I mean, you guys, if you're PvP players, can relate with that fully. They gave us a way more balanced sandbox. Nothing's really that OP. There's a couple abilities here and there you can argue, but nothing is standout, oh my gosh, broken. It's for at least 4v4 PvP, they built the thing to be way more competitive. Yet, they won't talk about a ranking system. They won't ever talk about implementing dedicated servers into this game. No replay mode. No tangible improvements to the PvP side of things other than just 4v4 and map design. Like, it is so confusing. If you were going to put all the constructs in place for a competitive sandbox, yet you still will not put a ranked system in, you still refuse to put a decent progression system that shows your progress in the Crucible. Things like the Halo 3 XP system, why are those not there? Why? It's two forces fighting one another. Well, we want it to be more fair and competitive, but we also don't want it to be, you know, something that the casual player is intimidated by. And you can say the exact same thing when it comes to the exotics, right? None of the exotics feel powerful. None of the exotics really feel that powerful. And the post from SC Slayer goes into great detail about how power level really doesn't matter at all. It doesn't. They've built a system here that is indicative of something that is required for you to do endgame content, and you really don't need it. Don't need it for Trials and Iron Banner, certainly, because they are not going to enable power levels. So, I don't know where I stand with D2, man. I am so conflicted. I'm going to keep playing it. Obviously, the PC release is coming soon. But I'm only going to be playing this game a day or two out of the week. I can't play it each day. There's just no reason. There's fun to be had, but I'm going to continue hoping that Destiny becomes one of those games where they put meaningful progression loops in there that keep players engaged day after day, week after week. Is that going to happen before the DLCs? No. But why so many steps backwards, man? Usually sequels take all the features of their predecessor and build upon them. Whereas with Destiny 2, man, they've stripped features out like private matches for no reason. And they won't communicate about it if there is a reason. I don't mean this video to sound bleak. I really want this franchise to succeed. I do. But in the meantime, I'm going to be playing other games. There's too much awesome stuff coming out this fall to not experience other titles. So I would love to hear what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section below. Keep it civil. My opinion does not need to reflect yours. You might be completely happy with Destiny 2. But again, for me, can't make this game my daily driver, man. It's just going to be something that I play for the events, a couple days a week because it's fun, and then for the DLCs. But maybe we will see sweeping improvements once the PC release gets out. So thanks very much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk with you next time.